Hello investors and future investors, welcome to the channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to trade options. I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step detailed walkthrough of different income generating option strategies that can be used even if you are trading with a small account in order for you to be able to generate consistent income and in order for you to be able to grow a small account portfolio. Now, if you are new to options trading, or you're trying to use options in order to help supplement your regular 9 to 5, then you so happen to stumble onto the right video. Welcome to Investment Gains. Let's jump right into it. Welcome back, investors and future investors. My name is Tim, and on this channel, I show you how I use my portfolio in order to make consistent income. For today's video, I will be showing you income generating option strategies, and I'm going to make it extremely simple in order for even a beginner can understand. I do understand, however, that Wall Street and these big hedge funds try to make you think that options are very tedious or is very hard and complicated. I will show you by the end of this video that it's not. Along the way, I'm going to show you how to use them to even make consistent income. Now, there's only 3 proven ways in order for you to learn options trading. Those ways are to be practice, practice, practice. Now you guys know how we do it. We like to go ahead and get down and dirty with options. Our stock for today is going to be none other than Oscar Health, and that ticker is going to be OSCR. So let's go ahead and go to trade Oscar options down to the bottom in order for us to go ahead and open up the options chain. Now, this area down here in its entirety is what's known as the option chain, and what the option chain does is that it gives us enough information in order for us to go ahead and make a very informed decision before entering any options contract. Now, speaking of option contract, before I go ahead and give you a step-by-step walkthrough detail of these income generating option strategies to help you grow your portfolio, I want you guys to do yourself 2 favors. Favor number 1, always make sure to do your own due diligence before investing. What may work for my portfolio, quite frankly, may not work for yours. Favor number 2, always make sure to have an exit strategy before entering any options trade. That way, if the trade do decide to go tits up, then at least you know how to get out of the trade. And lastly, these videos are for education and entertainment purposes only, and they merely represent what I'm doing with my personal portfolio. That being said, let's go ahead and start making some consistent income. So strategy number 1, we're going to go to sell, we're going to go to put, and we're going to choose our strike date. We're going to be looking for something around 90 days in order for us to get this first option strategy going. The closest to 90 days we have is going to be March 20th, and that's going to be 2026, around 106 days. We're going to work with that for now because that is the closest to 90 days. Now, you guys know the highlight of this YouTube channel is to help people with small accounts portfolio grow that small account portfolio consistently over time. So if you guys have not already, now would be a good opportunity for you to go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel in order for you to get more content like this. Now, these option strategies are going to work perfectly well with a small account portfolio, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So now with your sell, with your put, and now we're going to have our 106 days to expiration. Now we're going to go ahead and choose our strike date. The strike date I'm going to be going with is going to be below the current share price of $17.14. And I will be going with the $13 strike price. As you can see, the $13 strike price right here, which is below the share price here. The $13 strike price here gives me a chance of profit, as you can see to the top here, of around 72%. Now, like I mentioned, these are all going to be income generating option strategies. So once you go ahead and do this option strategy, you're going to be paid. The amount you're going to be paid for this first option strategy is going to be 0.95, or is going to work out to be $95 in the real world. And that's simply because each option contract does contain 100 shares. So you're simply going to multiply your 0.95 here by 100 for 100 shares, and that should give you $95. This first income generating option strategy is going to be known as the cash secured put. The cash secured put is perfect for if you're trading with a small account. The major criteria in order for you to go ahead and do a cash secured put is that you're going to have to leave a collateral. The collateral for this particular option is going to be whatever your strike price is, as you can see here, and you multiply that by 100. Once again, each option contract contains 100. So in order for you to go ahead and execute this option strategy, you must have a minimum or $1,300 in your portfolio. Now, I know times are tough, so let's just say you have a small account portfolio, but you haven't been able to get it up to $1,300. Well, that's fine. I'm going to show you how to tweak this cash secured put in order for you to be able to afford it. So we're going to leave everything as is, and what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and jump into income generating option strategy number 2. Remember, let's leave everything as it is, and then now we're going to go over to buy, and we're going to maintain our put, we're going to maintain our expiration date. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and choose a secondary strike price, and that's going to be below the previous one. So I'm going to be going with the $12 strike price right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and select that. Because I made this slight tweak, I have changed the option strategy from a cash secured put to now a put credit spread. Once again, a put credit spread is an income generating option strategy. Now, as soon as you do this trade, you will be receiving money. In this case, the money is going to be 0.20. Well, let's go ahead and continue so Robinhood can round it off. Okay, the money you're going to be receiving is going to be $34.96. Let's round it up to $35. Now, as you saw, the first option strategy, cash secured put, you were getting paid $95. Because you make a slight tweak, now you're going to be getting a lot less money. However, the collateral is going to be reduced as well. Let's hit review. And there you go. So the initial cash secured put, your collateral, you needed to have $1,300. Because you make a slight adjustment and change the option strategy now to a put credit spread, now your collateral is only going to be $100. So now you're only risking $100 in order to make $35, as opposed to before you were risking $1,300 in order to make $95. Each option strategy comes with different risk, different rewards. It's only going to be used in your portfolio if it aligns with your portfolio goals. Now, I want you guys to go ahead and remember these two option strategies. We're going to tie them all together. First option strategy, cash secured put. If you don't have enough money to afford the 100 shares of the stock, then you're going to make a slight tweak and go ahead to buy, and then you're going to create that cash secured put. You're going to change it into a put credit spread. That's the second income generating option strategy. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is that we're going to go ahead and jump into our third income generating option strategy. Now for that, we're going to go to sell, we're going to go to call, and then we're going to maintain our same exact strike date because we want to keep this video consistent. Now, for this new income generating option strategy, we're going to be choosing our strike price above the current share price once again. So let's go ahead. We're going to go up. And then the price I'm going to be choosing is going to be the $25 strike price right here. We're going to go ahead. We're going to select that. Okay, this is going to be the third income generating option strategy, and this option strategy is known as the covered call option strategy. The covered call option strategy, once again, is going to be perfect if you're trading with a small account portfolio. Now, here is the number one criteria for the covered call option strategy. In order for you to perform a covered call option strategy, you must be able to own 100 shares of the stock. So let's say you start off your portfolio, instead of you have cash, you already own 100 shares of the stock, then you could go ahead and do this option strategy. However, depends on the status of the market. If you want, you could go ahead and buy 100 shares of the stock. If the stock aligns with your portfolio goals, of course, and you think you get at a reasonable price, you're going to go ahead, you're going to buy 100 shares, and that's going to cost you $1,700. Then you're going to use those 100 shares as collateral in order for you to perform the covered call option strategy. Once you go ahead and do that, you're going to be receiving $1.05 for this particular option contract. Now, $1.05 in the real world is once again going to equal to $105. So you're going to be making $105 use against your 100 shares of collateral that you have. Now, once again, I'm here for you guys with small accounts portfolio. Let's say that you're not able to afford 100 shares because $1,700 is too much for you. Then that's fine. You could still go ahead and trade options to make income. So what we're going to do now, we're going to jump into a fourth income generating option strategy. And for that, what we're going to do, we're going to leave everything as is. And then we're going to make a slight tweak once again. That tweak is going to be, we're going to go over to buy right here while maintaining call and maintain our same expiration date. Now, however, we're going to go ahead and choose a strike price above the previous strike price we chose, which is going to be the $26 strike price. We're going to go ahead and go with that one. Now we're going to go ahead, we're going to hit continue. And voila, this new income generation option strategy, or this fourth income generating option strategy, is going to be known as the call credit spread. The call credit spread is perfect if you are trading with a micro account portfolio. And here's why. Let's go ahead to review. And voila, if you change your covered call to a call credit spread, then you no longer need to own 100 shares of the stock. All you're going to be required to do now is leave a collateral. The collateral for this particular contract is only going to be $100. However, your estimated credit or the amount of income you're going to receive is going to drop from $105. It's going to go down to $15, which is not bad because now you're making 15%. Try your best not to look at the nominal value. Always try to go ahead and look for your ROI percentage. So the call credit spread is going to work perfect if you're trading with a micro account. Now, I have gone ahead and show you 4 income generating option strategies that anyone can go ahead and perform, even if you are new to options. Remember, always do your own due diligence on every single stock before you go ahead and implement any option strategy, and always make sure you have an exit strategy. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to clean off our options chain, and I'm going to show you a 5th income generating option strategy where you could tie everything together. And like I said, the whole point of this video is to show you that options are not difficult. They're quite simple actually. So let's start from the basics. We're going to go back to sell and put and maintain our same strike date. Now we're going to go and we're going to choose our exact same strike price, which was the $13 strike price. Let's go. Option strategy number 1. Now we're going to switch it over. We're going to go to buy. We're going to maintain our put, maintain our strike date, and we're going to choose the secondary strike price which we chose, which was $12. Let's go ahead, select that. There you go. Income generating option strategy number 2. Now let's go ahead and change the parameters a tad. We're going to go to sell and call. Remember, we're going to leave what we just did. And now we're going to go ahead and choose the exact same strike price we did when we did our cover call. So we're going to go with a 25 right here once again. And there you go. Income generating option strategy number 3, the covered call option strategy. Now we're going to go ahead and change the parameters for the last time. And we're going to go to buy while maintaining call and maintain our exact same strike date. And we're going to choose the exact same strike price we chose for the call credit spread. Let's go ahead. We're going to select that. There you have it, investors and future investors. You have now combined 4 income generating option strategy in order for you to create a 5th income generating option strategy. That 5th income generating option strategy is going to be known as the Iron Condor. The Iron Condor is perfect for anyone trading with a small account. However, it may not be good if you're new to options because it is 4 different option legs. Let's go ahead and hit continue, and I'll show you why this is good if you're trading with a micro account. Let's hit review, and voila. The Iron Condor is going to give you a credit or income. As soon as you execute it, you're going to be receiving $49.92. Let's round up to $50. That money, as usual, is always going to be your money to keep no matter how the trade goes. Now, here's the good thing about this income of generating option strategy. In order to do this Iron Condor, although it has 4 different income generating option strategies, it's still only going to have you leave only $100 as collateral, as you can see here. Now, because you're going to be leaving only $100 here and you're going to be receiving $50 here, your ROI has shot up even more than the individual 4 income generating option strategies. In this case, your ROI is going to be 50%, which is going to be your $50 divided by your $100 right here. So there you have it. 5 income generating option strategies. You have your cash secured put, you have your put credit spread, you have your covered call, and you have your call credit spread. You put them all together, you mix them up, and then your result is going to be an Iron Condor, which is also an income generating option strategy. So there you have it, investors and future investors. These are 5 income generating option strategies that you could go ahead and, if you choose to, go ahead and use it to start practicing in your portfolio right now. For those who have made it to the end of the video, you guys are the real investors and future investors. If you have not already, now would be the perfect opportunity for you to go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I do produce all this free content in order for me to try to help as many people as I possibly can. So if you guys do know of anyone that is struggling to grow a small account portfolio, then the right thing to do is to go ahead and share this video with them. Together, let's help as many people as we possibly can start generating income from options trading. If you guys have any questions about any income generating option strategy we use today, then go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Lastly, if you guys have not already, now would be a good time for you guys to go ahead and become a channel member, where I'm going to actually show you trades using each and every single one of these option strategies. And most importantly, I will go ahead and make videos about how to exit all of these options. Now, until the next video, keep pushing your investments.